Hi, I'm Craig, and welcome back to another on-the-road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. Remember to also turn off the water. What we have here is a Whirlpool top-load washer. The complaint is that it's overflowing. The tools you will need for this repair is a 1/4-inch nut driver or drill bit and a T15 driver or drill bit. First, what we will do is put it into Diagnostic, put the indicator to the top. You'll go left 1 time, right 3 times, left once, and right once. You will notice that all of the indicators are now flashing, just telling us that we have entered tech mode. Go 1 more time to where just the done light is on and press start to get into the diagnostic codes. Every time you go over, it will show the most recent error code stuck in the system. The first code says sensing spin and then done. This indicates a stuck key. The next one would do sensing and spin. This indicates that we have an oversudsing error. Both of those are not what our complaint is about, but do keep it in mind for further problems. The one after that is sensing wash, then spin and done. This indicates that there's an overflow condition present inside the washer. Now, 1 more time, you'll see that just the sensing light is blinking. This shows that we have entered the end of our diagnostic codes. Simply press and hold the start button to get out of the tech mode. Now, we will begin to turn the water valve on to check and see what's happening. Now we have unplugged the unit and opened the lid. I'm going to turn on the hot water. As you will see, water is continuously pouring inside the unit. This shows us that the solenoid for the water valve is stuck open. This unit will need a brand new water valve. To begin this repair, you'll need to turn your washer around so that you can access the back panel. There are 5 screws holding in the back panel. What you will need to do is remove these first. And be careful on all of these. The metal is very sharp. It will cut your hand. This one here is a plate that basically covers your wiring harness. You'll need to clip it out of the side clips and pull down. You'll see your wiring harness and pressure tube. Now you'll have 2 machine thread screws right here. This holds on the top plate. You will need to lift the top off in order to access the screws for the water valve. Now that all your screws are removed, remove the back panel by pulling down. Be careful, these edges are very sharp. This will gain you access to the water valve that's underneath. Now that your back panel is removed, what you need to do is slide the front forward, push it back some, and lift up. Now you have access to the 2 tabs that are holding in the control board. To remove your control board, each tab is compressed and then slide up. Make sure you hold the control board so it does not fall off at the back. Push the tabs in. Drop the front forward and you can lift up on the board. Next, to remove the valve, you'll have to take these 2 T15 screws out. You'll see it drops down. It will not fall. Then pull down and pull out. Next, you'll see how we have 2 wiring harnesses connected to the solenoids. Remove these 2 harnesses. Try not to wiggle them too much. They can be kind of stiff. Then we have 1 more wiring harness Going down to the bottom of the board right here, just a simple Molex connector with the tab on top. Push that in, remove it, and we can change out the valve. Now when installing your new water valve, I recommend also removing them from the solenoids as well, so that you do not have so much tension when you're plugging it into the wiring harness. To put it in, simply slide it in. This middle tab will go through the middle circle here. That's how you know that it is in the proper place. Place your two T15 screws. Now, bring the control board up, plug in the wiring harness, it's on the bottom here, and connect your solenoids. After this is done, feed the wiring harness to the top clip to make sure it can't pull on anything. You'll see how the corners have small clips there that go in first. As those are guided in, you'll be able to push down on the control board, make sure there are no wires creeping out of the front. Clip it in. Now replace your back panel. Now slide your back panel in. The top portion goes under the lip here. Then you have to guide in your water valve. I would start by replacing the top screw. This will pull it forward and hold it in. All of the screws that you took out, because there are extra screw holes, will have ream marks around them so you know which ones you have to replace. Next, we have the back cover that cover the wiring harnesses and the pressure tube. Make sure that your tabs are in and it slides under the top of the plate. Then you have the two machine thread screws. They're holding in so that the washer cannot tip back. Now, hook up your water valves, run it through a test cycle, and this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.